And now, the continuation of last week's episode.
Like when I have a behavioralist. It's not really a therapist per se, but like I tell her everything. Like I don't know. I don't even know if that's how you even do behavioralists. Like I don't fucking know. Because the one fucking therapy person that I had, my therapy counselor, I missed one appointment, and now I'm like I'm not allowed to fucking see her ever again.
What?
Yeah, I think no, it's 2 strikes. It's like a 2-strike thing. I changed the appointment last minute, and so that was 1 strike. And then I missed the second appointment, and then they put me on like a suspension, and that was back in like early summer. But since then, I haven't heard from my therapist, my therapy counselors ever. I just have my behavioralist.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Who's Ralph?
That is her bio dad. Oh. Well, that sucks. I wish you would have told me, not now over stream. But we can talk about that IRL, maybe. Because I didn't know that. So, yeah. Anyway, on to a lighter note.
How do we transfer from this?
Her brother-in-law. He stayed over last weekend because he was with us over at the Ren Fair, and we were watching football because he was watching the Ravens game with me, and you have to call him, man. You fucked me up. I send them messages. I don't fucking call nobody because it's 2021. Because who the fuck calls people really? But anywho, I'm going to ignore the chat so I can finish this fucking story. So anyway, there was like multiple Patrick Mahomes commercials and shit. And it just occurred to me, like everyone said, like, because even my brother-in-law said, it was like, oh, here comes Frog voice, fucking Kermit the Frog. And I was like, but he doesn't really sound like Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog is like, Kermit the Frog here. And that's not what Patrick Mahomes sound like. He has a lower, more gravelly voice. Kind of more like Animal from the Muppets. So, like, from there on, like, for, like, 15 minutes straight, I just spoke like Animal and be like, hey, guys, I'm freaking Patrick Mahomes, guys. We're going to throw to Tyreek Hill. I'm the best MVP, guys. Tyreek Hill, go Kansas City.
But I throw interceptions all the time.
Dude, I don't... That's because, dude...
I can't wait to play him.
His team...
Trayvon Diggs has his number.
He can't... Because they have to pass. They're so pass happy, it's ridiculous. And they have a lot of weapons, yes. But if your only one dimension is passing, you don't really give the defense a lot to think about. They know you're gonna pass, so they're gonna sit in a zone, or they're gonna go in man coverage, or whatever they need to fucking do. I think the Ravens gave everyone the defensive fucking blueprint of how to beat them. Well, not even the Ravens. It was the fucking the Buccaneers. Double up on Tyreek Hill, give them the intermediate throws, but do not let them score touchdowns when they get to the red zone. Because when you're in the red zone, you only got like 20 fucking yards to score. So that really doesn't give a lot of room for Tyreek Hill to sprint down the fucking field and get long plays.
Yeah.
And they can't run the ball to save their fucking life. They just can't fucking run it. So, like, that's all you have to do. Get them in the red zone, shorten up the field, double up on Tyreek, and fucking make sure you have a linebacker or safety to watch the middle of the field, which is where Kelsey's going to be, and then blitz. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta fucking do. But, because, yeah, like right now, they're not, I think they're at the bottom of their, no, I think they're in the middle of their division. They were the last of their division, AFC West, last week, which is pretty crazy. But then the Broncos had to go be the Broncos and lose. So, yeah, wow.
I watched that Baltimore.
Go Broncos.
I watched that Baltimore game. What was it, Baltimore game and the Eagles game? I think we're all at the same time.
Yes.
I was flipping back and forth between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I was watching that Baltimore game and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing?
Well, offensively, like, we stuck to the run, and you saw it. Yeah. So Lamar Jackson didn't really have a good passing day because we really focused on the run. Because the Chargers cannot stop the run at all. 3 different running backs scored a touchdown. So, yeah. So why get away from that? And when we did, Lamar Jackson threw an interception. So yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. But the biggest thing was that our defense, who is massively depleted, stopped the Chargers' offense, which was fucking throwing touchdowns left and fucking right the week before. I think he threw for 4 touchdowns. So that was the biggest story. For once, it wasn't all about Lamar Jackson. Yeah. Which is great. I'm fine with it because when I think of Baltimore, I think of 2 things. Running the ball and defense. And we had that against the Chargers, so I'm a happy camper. So,
what do you think? Who do you think's gonna be in the Super Bowl? Do you have a prediction?
Yeah, the Buccaneers.
Fuck him,
dude. They're the most balanced team.
Yeah, but it's just because Brady's there.
No, it's
what were they before Brady? Garbage.
No, they made the playoffs with Jameis Winston. They made the playoffs. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did, or they were really close to it. They did pretty well. I think they finished 8-8 or some shit, but they did really well. Their defense has always been good. It's just their offense; they just couldn't find stability. But that was the year when Jameis Winston threw everyone an interception. Like he had like 30 fucking interceptions.
Isn't that what Mahomes is doing now?
Yeah. What blows my mind is that no one like really criticizes him. Everyone's like, well, he's just gonna get better because he's Patrick Mahomes. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, you fucking shit
if it were
on
Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
shit all over.
You shit on like almost every fucking quarterback. They throw one interception and it's the fucking end of the world. Get him out of there. He sucks. Move on to the fucking next thing. But with
this guy's throwing what, 15, something like that.
Look, I'll Patrick Mahomes is a very gifted thrower of the football, but he is
to the other team.
But he is very, very reckless. And you know why? Because he's gotten so fucking full of himself that he can throw whatever fucking pass he fucking feels like it. He's just reckless. He just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He could be in mid-tackle, going down, and he'll still fucking try to make a pass. I'm like, no, dude, just take the fucking sack. Give your fucking offense another chance.
Or throw it away.
Yeah, something. Don't just give it to him, you dumb fuck. But that's his mentality.
It's like playing me and Madden. I just throw the ball and hope for the best.
That's his mentality. And you have to look at it's Andy Reid, and it's not a bad thing because sometimes it can work out for you. Just like the last 2 years, Patrick Mahomes has been fucking spectacular. But he just can't get away with it now because defenses are now keying off of what he's trying to do, and he keeps trying to do things that he shouldn't just fucking do. That's all.
Yeah. Anyway, the picks for the Super Bowl. We never finished that.
I'm not saying like he's a bad quarterback at all. I just think he's fucking reckless as shit, and no one fucking says it.
I'd agree with that.
Everyone's like, no, well, he's just going through a bad time. It's the defense's fault. Really, it's really just the defense's fault. Actually, you know what? It's Travis Kelce's fault. It's everyone else's fault except fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Everyone else's fucking fault. But Patrick Mahomes has the golden dick, so let's just keep sucking it, dude. He's been on Madden cover twice in the past 3 years. Let's just keep sucking his fucking dick.
Tom Brady's been on there twice too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about it before, and it still fucking makes me mad, dude. I stay mad, dude. I don't fucking forget shit. I'm a fucking elephant when it comes to grudges. That's right, EA and Madden. Go fuck yourselves. I'm happy that FIFA left your broke asses. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, that's another big thing. They don't got fucking FIFA no more. Fucking soccer. Out of here.
What was your picks?
What? Oh, AFC side. My bad. I got so mad. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm going to give 2 teams on the AFC side. Because the AFC, there hasn't been really any clear winners. It changes every fucking week. Yeah. But I think it could be the Bills or the Ravens. I'm going to try to stay as unbiased as possible. But the Ravens have a lot of injuries, but people are starting to come back. We got Deshaun Elliott back last week.
That's what's happening with Dallas. Right
yeah.
Now. People are coming
All
back.
of our injuries that we received earlier on in the season that should have hurt us more than it has. It's a fucking miracle that they're 5-1. a fucking miracle. They have like over 16 people on fucking IR like every fucking week. It's insane. And the fact that they're 5-1 blows my fucking mind. Because most teams just wouldn't even be in the running. They would be the bottom of the fucking bottom.
Yeah.
So they're getting healthier, and the defense is starting to show up now that they're getting more players, and they're a more balanced team on the offensive side of the ball. How the running backs get fucking touchdowns every week, I don't know, because they're people that they just signed off the fucking street. Got Devontae Freeman, he was a 1,000-yard rusher, but that was 3 years ago. Le'Veon Bell, another 1,000-yard rusher. When? 3 years ago. Latavius Murray, injured now. Ankle injury. So he's going to be out for hopefully just this week, but we'll fucking see. But I think his last 1,000-yard rush was like maybe 3 years ago too.
Whatever happened
with the Raiders?
Whatever happened with DeMarco Murray? Where did he disappear to?
He retired. You know why? Because the fucking Cowboys ran him down so fucking much. He went to another team, did shit, and he retired. I think
he went to the Cardinals, didn't he? I know that's what Emmitt Smith did, but I feel like he.
No, I think he went. I thought he went to the Raiders.
No, the Titans.
Titans.
He went to the
Yeah.
Titans.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he went. That was basically it because he was getting like when he was with you guys for 3 years, he was averaging like 40 touches and getting monster numbers. But he was getting beat the fuck up, dude. Like he was getting his shit kicked in, and well, yeah, life of a running back. Now he's not playing no more. Yeah,
Elliott looks good this year, man.
but that's because they're balanced. He doesn't have to average. He only needs to average maybe 25 touches.
And how the fuck does he always fall forward?
Because he's a big fucking...
Like, he's always like... It's like he's like not human.
Because
the way his lean is.
Well, you know what
like,
it is.
How in the fuck are you doing this?
When you watch running backs, the biggest fucking thing that you want to look for is the size of their fucking their fucking thighs. Because if they got big ass fucking legs, like fucking turkey legs for legs, dude, they've got power to it.
Which is why Dak can run.
Yes, this is why Dak is hard to bring down. This is why Elliott's hard to bring down. That's why fucking Derrick Henry's hard to bring down. But Derrick Henry's a fucking different thing. He's huge. He's 6'2" or some shit.
That's a big running back.
And he's 250 pounds of all muscle. And
That's
he's
a brick shit
fast. He is fast. It's nuts. Derrick Henry is an anomaly. And it really pisses me off that he's only gotten notoriety the past 2 years. I've been calling on Derrick Henry's number since he got fucking drafted, but like they went through some weird coaching thing where the coaches just never gave him the ball. It was I don't know, weird. Yeah. But that's a team that I fucking hate, by the way. Fuck the Titans. Fucking pieces of shit, dude. Fuck you. I wish the Bills would have converted that first down to beat your fucking asses and shove it in your fucking faces and your stupid fucking coach with his stupid mustache. Fuck you. God, I'm so mad. That's what this episode should have been called. The one where Ian's mad all the time. Because I'm so mad. Anyway, the Bills and Ravens. One of the two in the AFC side. I don't think the Chiefs have enough to make a good running in the deep of the playoffs. Like, their defense is awful. It's so bad. And they can't run the ball. And when you're in the playoffs, you have to run. Yeah. You have to. Regular season, apparently no one gives a shit about the running game. But in the playoffs, it's different. Like, that's when people play conservative and you have to run. So anyway, those are my picks. Who are your picks?
Oh, man.
Is the Cowboys one of them?
I want to say it just because it feels good this year.
I think the Cowboys are going to go...
Biased.
I think they're going to go deep in the playoffs. But that's it.
Yeah.
I think the Buccaneers are a better team. As much as I hate to say it. Because you know what's going to kill you? Your coach. Your coach is a fucking idiot.
I know.
You guys do Dallas Cowboy things. Like, this past week, someone got arrested on the Dallas Cowboys.
And the coach even said, don't do anything dumb.
You're fucking
safety. It's going to bring about conversation that doesn't have to do about football.
Yeah, Casey. It was fucking Casey. You're fucking safety.
DWI.
Yep. There you go.
Here we fucking go.
That's a Dallas Cowboy thing.
Yep.
Always fucking happens. The Cowboys doing fucking cowboy things. They get on a roll. something happens where it just
And then
goes
that
off
becomes the
fucking rail.
narrative. Then that's the narrative of the rest of the year.
Yep.
And the team just fucking falls apart.
Yep. Because it's you guys. If you guys were under like a different management, you guys would be so fucking good. But Jerry Jones is still alive. So until he fucking croaks.
It's not going to get any better because it's probably just going to go to his son after that.
Yeah, but hopefully his son is more hands off. That's what you need. You guys need an owner who's hands off.
Yeah.
Because the best organizations have owners that don't interfere with the locker room.
Yeah.
You know, look at the Patriots. When they had their fucking thing, Robert Kraft had nothing to do with the football shit. And I'm just going to use that example because they're the most recent one. So, but anyway.
It felt good to beat the Patriots, though. I know Tom wasn't there, but still. They still have that like, I still have that mindset of the Patriots are the scary team.
You need to get that out of your mind because they're not the same team anymore.
I know, but, like, you still have that, like, I still have that mindset, like, oh my god.
See, in my mindset...
Patriots, oh fuck.
My mindset has changed, so we haven't faced the Pats yet, and I don't even know if we're going to face them this year, but my mindset on the Pats is to just beat Bill Belichick. That's it.
Yeah.
I always consider Tom Brady as the threat. He was the Patriot.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick just was a fucking creepy looking dude behind the fucking shadows.
He's such a grumpy shit, too.
Yeah, dude.
He
so weird.
seems like a dick.
I think he is.
Yeah.
He's such a dick. Dude, I forgot where I heard this, but like there was I listened to some podcasts that delved more into the fucking Deflategate thing.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Bill Belichick, dude. Like I feel so bad for Tom Brady. Like I have no arguments. Like Tom Brady was just used as a fucking scapegoat, and he just fucking took the L on that dude. So I was like, fuck Bill Belichick and his stupid fucking face. What does that say? Men set. Yes, I hate you. Sometimes I can't talk. All right, I get so flustered. Because there's a lot of fucking things going on in my head.
The same thing.
Yeah.
My wife gets on me all the time about sometimes I'll say words that don't make sense.
The electricity in my brain is working so fast that it just gets cross-eyed. You know, it just gets crossed and fucking whatever, dude. Whatever. Fuck. Anyway, what you didn't give me your picks.
Yeah, I want to say Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
But there's Brady. He's still playing. So
that's the NFC side. So you think it's going to be the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
How about the AFC?
I don't know that I've watched enough. I've watched your Baltimore Ravens, so I would probably just default to that because I've watched them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I've watched a lot of the other games. Like with being on the East Coast, you only get so much.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go with that.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
He makes fun of me. 25. I do make fun.
She
of
goes
her.
with that. Listen again.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
like, is that a New Jersey thing?
Yeah. Listen.
Listen.
No, she's just Navi from fucking Legend of Zelda. Listen. Hey, listen. So I talked about that, but oh yeah, before we get off, we should probably talk about this. I mean, it has something to do with gays as well. This is very heavily set on
John Gruden.
Oh, that too. Fuck. Yeah. Damn it. All right, quickly.
So much.
I know. Dude, this is nuts. Like, yeah, so much has fucking happened in just 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This is why Joe Rogan has a 5-hour podcast.
He also smokes weed.
Touche, and takes a lot of alpha brain and horse steroids and whatever the fuck else he has in his cabinet.
What the fuck else he wants to put in his body.
Did you hear about the Superman controversy? That's one I really wanted to get
about
into.
Dean Cain being upset because Superman's bi.
Yes. So okay. So here's
who gives a fuck.
Yes. Thank you. Here's the thing. So Superman. So Dean Cain, famously known as Superman in the show,
The Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Yeah, he went to Twitter and bitched about how Superman is now gay, and that it's like a PR move or whatever the fuck, and he goes pretty hard in the paint for it. But the problem is his his stance on is that it's not Superman, it's his son. It's John, who's gay.
Yeah.
So it's not Superman. So whatever idea you have of this fictitious fucking character of Superman, they're fucking guy in the cape, big red, white, and blue. Fucking, he's not. He's from fucking Krypton. First of all, but anyway. So even if he's a fucking alien, if he wants to be fucking gay, he should be fucking gay.
Don't call him an alien.
And he's not even fucking real.
He's not an alien. You can't call him an alien.
Oh my god! But even still, like why? Like there are so many fucking other things. Dean Cain, you can be fucking arguing about. Like you could be arguing about the fact that the shortage in America about fucking the workforce. It could be about anything in the world. But you fucking tweet about some bullshit fucking comics thing, dude.
Did we ever think about this shortage being because fucking thousands of people died?
No. What? People died? What? What do you mean talking? What?
COVID?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was because people didn't want to work anymore.
I don't think that's why Trump.
Trump, damn, dude. That is harsh.
That seems like a Trump comment.
That is harsh. Well, no, it's true.
People don't want to work. I don't think they want to work.
But it's not that people just don't want to. It's just like if we brought this up before, like if the government's offering you money that's a wage that's comparable to what you would make on your normal day-to-day job, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's all. It's true. Like if the government was offering me the amount of pay that I'm getting right now at my work, I'd fucking deuce. Because then I'd be like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Are you gonna fucking tell me that fucking John and Susie over there don't have to fucking work and they still make the same amount of money of their normal day-to-day jobs? Sure.
I don't know. If I was a woman, I'd get on TikTok and shake my ass and make all kinds of money, and people would send me gifts.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, man. It's nuts. But whatever.
Like, what the fuck? I want to get on TikTok.
I think
I want to get on TikTok. I'm going to make a P.O. box, and then I just want people to send me Amazon wish list things. What the fuck? How do you become that?
I think the general consensus now of reincarnation in 2021 is to just be a good-looking girl. Like, if I died and if I had a choice to reincarnate into anything, I'd be like, can I be a good-looking girl? They're like, why? So then I can go on the internet and just make money for just being a girl.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, and it's true, though. Like, it's because guys are such fucking incels, and we're so driven by fucking sex and lust and just visual things.
Yeah.
That we're like, you want $5 of my money?
Here you go.
And you're just gonna be there in a shirt that shows your boobies?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Does this mean next week you get to dress as Chun-Li? Sweet. Here's another $5. Wait, you're talking about games and you play them? Here's 20.
Oh, wait. And you're going to dress like that while playing them? I'll give you 40.
Here's 20. And you're also funny? Here's 50. Also, I'm going to DM you about feet pics, and I'll give you $100 if you show me your feet. Here you go. Yeah, like, it's not really a society thing. It just shows more how fucking...
It's a weird place to be.
It just shows how fucking disgusting guys are.
Yeah, but it's a weird place to be because there's a lot of talk out there about how disgusting guys are, but then women, like, get out there and put themselves on there and take the money, but then they complain about how disgusting guys are, but they feed that.
It's weird.
I don't understand it.
It's a very weird... That's what I'm saying. Like, definitions are very, weird. It's very weird. Because I was listening, like, one of my podcasts I listened to, like, so it's a stand-up comedian, and it's very hard to be a stand-up comedian working, like, clubs, because they just don't get paid much. If you're a stand-up comedian coming up, you work a lot of clubs, and you don't really get paid a lot. But she has a nice-ass apartment in New York City, okay? And that's all from her fucking money that she gets on her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
She gets $40,000 a month.
That's insane.
$40,000 a month.
People make that in a year.
I don't even make that in a year, dude. Like, it's nuts. And, like, I don't think people fully grasp that. Like, can you imagine getting that much money? And it doesn't sound a lot to maybe some, but, like, look, I'm not jealous. Like, you get your fucking money, dude. Get your money how you want to fucking get your money. But if that's the case, it's really tough to make an argument for the other side if you're doing that. That's all I'm saying. Gotta pick a side.
Yeah.
Gotta find a hill to die on. That's all.
I just don't understand how I don't understand how TikTok works.
What?
Like how these fucking people like.
That is such a dad thing to say.
Legit,
I don't know how this works.
but like people just like they just make these videos. Do they just come up with it on their own, or are they just copying other people? And then they make these videos, and then they have I'll just put my Amazon wish list link on here, and people will send me gifts. They'll buy my shit. Like, what the fuck? How do I get that to happen? I'll just put this up here. Here's my Amazon wish list. I want an Xbox One X or a Series X. And then I want all of these things, and I want this fancy thing and this fancy, and then they just buy them and send it to me.
Well, they say,
and I get to open it on camera and say, "Hey, you bought me a present, thank you."
Well, they say it's to help the stream or whatever.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
they just want gifts.
yeah, pretty much. But I don't know, man. That's just where we're at right now. I don't know. That's just where we're at.
I don't understand.
What are you talking about? What's there to understand?
How do you make that? I want to make it happen. I want people to send me gifts.
It's for guys. It's harder. You have to make for guys. We have to. I'm sure. Look, I'm not saying there's fucking e-boys where they can do this thing, because I'm sure there are where there are boys that are exactly like that. But I don't know, man. Like if I was a chick, a dick wouldn't be like the most pleasant thing I want to look at all the fucking time. You know what I mean? So like it's. I think it'd be harder for guys.
It looks like a fucking sea creature.
Yeah. So for dudes, like if you really want to be in the sex factor, you gotta have like the right
fucking
face,
12-pack abs.
Yeah, you gotta have the right face, the right fucking build and stuff like that.
I can't get on there with man boobies and be like, "Hey, ladies,
me neither, dude. Me neither. Like I can't do that. Ain't nobody want to fucking look at that. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. It's just. It's different because even girls can kind of get both the same thing.
Yeah,
girls can get girls can get girls to fucking attract to them and give them money and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just I don't know. It's weird. It's different. Again, I'm not saying boys can't do it. I'm sure there's boys doing it. I'm just saying statistically, if you look at the fucking stats, there are more girls doing this than there are boys.
Yeah,
and the boys that are fucking doing this have other things to offer, like a very productive stream where there's like a lot of shit going on, it's very interactive, or they're very fucking funny, or they're very well versed in a certain thing.
There's this dude that's got ADHD. You know what he does?
What?
Magnet fishing. Magnet fishing. He has a magnet. He throws it in the water. He pulls it back while talking to people and thanking them for his goggles and his glasses that they put on and whatever the other fucking emojis are they put. Oh, look what I caught! I caught a hook. I'll put that in my bucket. Oh, look, it's an old fucking piece of metal. I don't know what that is. I'll put that in my bucket. And then he says, "Oh, we'll throw it out there again."
Yeah.
And he's got millions of fucking followers.
Yeah.
Why? How is that a thing?
Because we found out that the internet, you can have a community for everything now. And it's just all about tapping into that community and being entertaining at the same time. So basically what the internet has shown is that humans are basically barracudas. Oh, it's a shiny thing. Let's go. Oh, what's that going on over there? All right, let's go. What? You need this from me? Sure. Here you go. That's all. And that's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
But I want to be that talented.
You don't really have to be talented. You just have to find something that just resonates with other people. That's it. That's all it is. Look, I could sit here all day and talk about which channels are fucking stupid that have more fucking followers, more fucking subscriptions and everything, and they're just outperforming us. And it blows my mind, but like it's just how the internet is. This is how it is now. It's all about reaching out to a certain group of people, resonating with them, and then that's it. And then you just grow from there.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
There's people in there that just do like spicy challenges, and they just eat hot peppers, like straight up. Here's a pepper. Oh,
but they're entertaining to some people.
I chewed a pepper.
Well,
I'm popular and I have millions of followers.
Well, there's also a stream where there's two fucking average-sized dads bitching about everything.
Oh, the comedian dads doing the dad jokes back and forth.
Fucking bitching about everything on a fucking stream. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, there's just a niche for everything, and that's just where we're at right now, man.
It's nuts.
Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe one day we'll be one of the ones sitting on the fucking high horse saying, "Look at you peons, trying to do what I'm doing."
Look at this Amazon list of things I couldn't afford, but you guys bought them for me. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. I need new pants. I love MeUndies. You guys should just get me.
MeUndies are the best.
Oh, dude, I got.
What am I wearing today?
I think I have MeUndies.
I'm wearing Elf
I have those.
Halloweenies.
Yeah, these are the glow in dark ones. We just bought these,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
and they're owls. And I think they just came out with fucking other new ones now. I think they're Jurassic Park.
Ooh,
I think.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I have the Marvel ones.
Yeah.
There's ones with like the different, like the Hawk fist. And
That's
the
what I
Iron
have
Man
too.
Symbol.
Yeah, I got that too. The other channel has millions of viewers. Which channel?
What channel?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about?
Where's there an otter?
Are you talking? Oh yeah. Yeah, she follows this page that literally it's a zoo where there's a camera that watches an otter enclosement. Mm-hmm. So people can just fucking watch otters be otters, and they get millions of fucking views and donations and shit. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just put a camera in my. No, I'm gonna put a camera in my game room, and I'm just gonna sit there and play a video game, not say anything. Mm-hmm. They can just watch me in my habitat, and they can send me gifts, and they can buy me presents and send it to my PO box that I don't have yet.
All right. Well, all right. So the last thing I want to do to be in the spirits of Halloween, even though we're not going to be streaming on Halloween, I just think it'd just be better to just do it ahead of time as opposed to after, because then November comes along and we're going to be talking about turkeys.
So am I. Not a turkey.
Yeah, you are. You're a fucking jive turkey is what you are. So, in the spirit of Halloween, I want to share one spooky, scary ghost story if you got one. Do you have one? Or a weird occurrence? Or
I have
a
weird thing that happened, yeah.
All right. So you can start it off, or I can start it off, and then that's how we'll close the show.
Okay. First off, I'm going to put this out there. I don't believe in any of this crap. I don't think it's real.
So all right. That's so in line of what Kevin is. Like, I don't believe in religion. I don't really believe in things. Ghosts are stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, so there was a weird thing that happened that I don't know what it was, but anyway, so if you're from the area that we live in, and maybe you'll know it's close by actually to your house where we are now.
Oh.
So you go up Powder Mill Road and you take a right on Dewdrop. You get to that stop sign. Mm-hmm. There's that 4-way stop sign. If you take a right there, instead of going left towards Queen Street, you take a right.
Yeah.
You go down that road that goes towards the Greek church.
Yeah.
Okay. Down that road on the left-hand side, there used to be an orchard on your right-hand side, but I think it's all overgrown now. On the left-hand side, there's this group of mailboxes before you even get to the church. I was coming home from my ex-girlfriend's house, and this was a long time ago, early 2000s. I was coming home from her place. It was like midnight, I don't know, 1 o'clock, something real late at night. And I come up to these mailboxes, and I swear that I saw a woman standing there with like a wedding gown on, and she was it glowed. It was like glowing around her. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked again, and then I thought, no, I didn't see that. And I had a chill go down. I was like, oh, that was fucking weird. Yeah. And I bolted home. Like, I fucking flew home. I got home. I ran inside. I'm like, what the fuck did I just see? Like, is that real? Like, is that, what the fuck? So then the next day, I go to work. And at the time, I was working at Powder Mill at the old folks' home on the road there. I was working in the kitchen and maintenance there. And I had talked to some of the other employees there and told them, like, what I saw. It's like, I don't know if this is real. Maybe I was just tired. I have no idea. So then it turns out that apparently, from what I was told, that there was an accident there years ago, a couple that was just married, and the woman died. Ooh. And I may have seen something. I may have just been hallucinating. Spooky. But I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't drinking. It was just late at night, and I went home from my girlfriend's house.
Spooky.
So it was strange.
That's a good one.
Yeah. My grandfather's apparently got stories too, but we won't get into that.
I have multiple ones, but like the best one that I have was when I was a kid, and so anyway, I'll just get to it. But when I was a kid, I used to live in Hawaii. This is when I bounced from house to house at the time because my mom lived out here in the States and my dad stayed in Hawaii. And at the time, my mom hadn't established herself out here yet, so I still lived out in Hawaii with my dad and my aunts and stuff like that, and I just kind of bounced house to house between them. But so there was this house that my dad lived in at the time, and it was a small rancher house, and like I can remember that house so fucking vividly, and I remember all the rooms. So when you went into this house, you would go in on the left. There was a very small kitchen. There's a giant living room, and if you go straight through the living room, there's a hallway that leads to a bathroom and my parents' bedroom. And then on the other side of the not the hallway, but the living room, there's a big open cutout. And then that's where the kids' room was. So it was me, my brother, and my sister. And my youngest brother hadn't been born yet, so it was just us three. So... It was weird. Like, our beds were, like, lined up, like, almost like the fucking Seven Dwarfs. It was so weird. We had a bunk bed in the corner on the very far side of the wall. It was, my sister and then my brother slept at the top. And then there was a bed in the middle where I slept. And then there's a dresser with a TV. And I think we had a Super Nintendo at the time. Because we played fucking Street Fighter. Street Fighter Turbo. That's what we played. But anyway, I can only remember of this one instance. But it was late one night. I was sleeping. And from where my bed sat, since it was in the middle of the room, you could have a clear shot view of the living room and the kitchen. And you can see the hallway. So you can pretty much see 80% of the house. Yeah. So I'm like, I woke up one night. And I'm looking around. I don't know what time it was. We didn't really have like a digital alarm clock or anything like that. So I had no idea what fucking time it was. I just know that it was dark. And I'm looking around, and I looked into the living room, and like from the feet of my bed, there was like this really, really dark fucking shadow. Like there was dark because I could see furniture. I could make out everything, but then there was a mass that was darker than that. And it like came from the foot of my bed and it went up as it went up, it got bigger, almost like a big fucking triangle shape. And it went up, 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 and then once it got up to like I want to say like 7 feet up, I got so scared I put the fucking covers on my head and I went to bed. I forced myself to fucking sleep. And, like, I don't think I told anybody the story. But when I went back and visited my family in Hawaii when I graduated, I went back to Hawaii for, like, a year. And I brought up that story. I told them about it. And, like, the creepy thing was that my sister and brother experienced the same exact fucking thing. They're like,
they
yeah.
never told anybody about it?
Yeah. They were like, they're like, oh, yeah, you're talking about the shadow figure, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, did you guys fucking encounter the thing? Like, yeah, we saw that fucking thing all the fucking time. And it happened in that same... It always happened in our room. To my sister, she said it went up the corner of her bed. Because her bed was that bunk bed. And she was against the wall. So she would see it go up the wall. And my brother said the same exact thing.
That's weird.
Yeah. They were only in that house for a short amount of time. I don't remember us being there for a long time. But I don't know if my dad saw anything, but... my siblings confirmed that same story, and it fucking, to this day, like, holy shit, that's scary as shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah. So, yeah. Spooky! Ooh. Why is that the sound of Halloween?
I don't know.
Ooh. Like, what is that? Woo!
That's the sound the ghost makes, I guess?
I don't know. But I want to put it into the audio somehow. I want to, when we publish the audio and when we make the video, I want that sound to be our closeout. Or in between. I don't know. I want that sound. I want to make a note of it. want that Halloween sound. I'm gonna make a note right here. Halloween. Oh, can't spell Halloween. All right, cool. Sound. Boom. Bang. Well, we didn't talk about Halloween plans, but who cares? We can talk about that when we come back. But anyway, we ran a little long today. Babe, thank you for watching the Twitch. Yeah, thank you for being our #1 fan.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think you're our 1.4.
Well, I know people listen to our audio, so the audio stats are there, and people do watch our YouTube. So I just wish more people would watch our Twitch when we live stream. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We're only on episode 18.
Yeah, because that would be fun to be able to interact.
Mm-hmm. True that, brother. Oh yeah, look at those new emotes. Yeah, if we can find an artist, I wish we had like a residential artist that would just draw stuff up for me, because I don't know if I told you, but I really want us to have our own little, like, avatars. But our avatars will be bears. I'm going to be a panda bear with a beanie and glasses. And you can be just a big old black bear. With a big old beard. And I want them to have your fucking pioneer hat on. And I just want those avatars to be our fucking emotes. So when we do finally get to affiliate and people subscribe, they can get those emotes and fucking flood the chat with it. The little fucking cute little emotes.
Yeah.
That would be fucking cool. I don't know.
Neat.
That's what I'm saying. And then we could put them on shirts, hats, because I think they'd be fucking little cute little things. They're like, oh, look at that cute little cartoon character. Like, oh, those are two idiot guys on a podcast. Those are two dumbasses on a fucking podcast bitching about shit. One's fucking got anxiety, the other one's a manic depressive. You know? It's a really great show. You should really listen to it. Some days I get really, really upset, and then some days I get really fucking offended because they're so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So, that's our show.
That is our show.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Audio video will be out soon. As always, follow our Twitter and shit like that. You'll get updates as we post stuff. And hopefully we'll get to affiliate. Because we want to earn money. Because we really want to grow this room. This room is going to be basically our studio. I have a lot of plans. I want to do a lot of shit to it. I want to make it more pleasing to the eye for people who watch it on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah. And I'd love to have a mixer, so this way, not that I don't like you, Kevin, but we can have a little space in between.
No, I agree.
Get our own,
to be able to sit a little apart and
get a little, get a desk, a long desk, get some cameras and stuff like that. Like
maybe you could have the camera like over here. It was a side profile.
Just one-on-one. Like one for you, one for me. It'd be nice. Just a big long table, and we can decorate our own way. A lot of things. We could do so many things. So anyway, follow, subscribe, interact with us. I've been putting up polls and questions on each episode on the audio. So engage with that if you so please. But anyway, thank you for listening. If you liked it, do all the things like liking and sharing. If you didn't like it, tell your friends anyway. And you don't have to come back. I won't be upset.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, go on your merry way. Happy Halloween! Woo! Go Ravens and fuck your Cowboys.
You suck.
You suck.